one place, entertainment never ends. See where it takes you. Prime Video.
I got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness.
Paula needs a parachute. So, the marketing department sends her a promo code. Sales suggest the perfect style. Commerce makes it easy to buy. And service makes sure she gets answers to any important questions. Salesforce Customer 360 unites your teams with a single view of your customer, so Paula gets all the support she needs.
Cole Scherzinger, Titus Burgess, Megan Hilty, with Selena Smith as Annie, and Taraji P. Henson.
Christmas is canceled!
Annie live, next Thursday on NBC.
Show tonight after the game with Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, plus thank you notes. Back to you, Mike and Drew.
All right, Jimmy, looking forward to that. While you're sneaking over to the refrigerator for that extra piece of apple pie that nobody is going to know you took because it was late at night. Enjoy Jimmy with a fresh new show, including Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd. First down give, it is Breida doing a nice job of eluding tackles to gain about 4 yards, just past the 31-yard line.
They definitely started off this game with a commitment to the run. That's 8 rushing plays compared to 3 passing plays so far in this game for Buffalo. A lot of them are complemented with some sort of an RPO or a read option. But this is exactly what they needed to do to start this game.
Breida given 5 on first down. We'll get it on second down with a fullback leading the way. And we'll get to about 3rd and 2. And, you know, Drew, it's a good point that you bring up about the runs with the running back, because as you watched last week against Indianapolis, they really were not committed to the run game.
No, and they got down in that game 24-7, probably mid to late second quarter. And it's easy when it feels like the game's getting out of hand just to abort the game plan and, we got to throw it now. But they were still very much in a position where they could have fought and clawed their way back in that game if they just would have stuck with the plan. They totally abandoned the run after that, and they just started airing it out.
Nothing like the noise in the dome. 3rd and 2, Allen hitching. Nothing open. But his legs take care of it at Josh Allen, first down. Started to slide a bit early there, but was beginning to slide past the mark. First down, Buffalo.
So watch Josh Allen here. He's looking to the right. He's looking at this matchup with Stefon Diggs on Lattimore. Lattimore does a nice job. So what does Josh Allen do? He does what he always does. He takes off, he scrambles, he extends the drive.
Down from the 38, play action, nothing deep. One of his receivers fell down, so he just throws it at the legs of Dawson Knox. And a couple of receivers deep in the secondary, one of them went down, and there was nothing good that was going to happen on that play.
Yeah, he had Emmanuel Sanders and Stefon Diggs. It looked like they were going to both run deep over routes and try to kind of use each other to pick their defenders. Unfortunately for them, Emmanuel Sanders fell down.
And then this little chit-chat and big reaction at the end of the play. After the first incompletion of the evening by Allen, David Onyemata made sure he knew. Second and 10. It is Breida on the edge. Terrific job by P.J. Williams. He saw it, diagnosed it, and shut it down. 3rd and long coming up.
A nice job by P.J. Williams here to the left part of our screen. P.J.'s a veteran player, plays a lot of different positions, safety, nickel, down around the box here. He senses that toss crack. He knows he has to beat the tight end's block. Does a nice job getting tackled for loss there, put him into a 3rd and long.
Allen, pressure from behind, and he goes down. His college teammate at incoming. Carl Granderson was rushing, got knocked down, rolled into Allen. Didn't look like he was going low intentionally, but it serves the purpose, and Buffalo will punt.
Yeah, nice job by Granderson here, playing in the absence of Marcus Davenport. Really nice move, speed rush to the outside, kind of slips, and then that was just a sweep the leg right there. Cobra Kai.
The slip was caused by Deion Dawkins. The tackle tackled him around the head. After one, Buffalo.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
You work!
Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
This is called momentum. And there's no off-season. It's work that builds on itself. Over and over and over again.
One more. Let's go.
No perfect scenario, no perfect conditions. Just a continuous journey of improvement. Through training, through competing, through recovery. Because the only way is through.
On Prime Video, when all the action is in one place, entertainment never ends. See where it takes you. Prime Video.
T-Mobile for Business helps small business owners prosper during their most important time of year. When you switch and bring your own device, we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You can keep your phone and keep your number. Visit your local T-Mobile store today.
Only Wendy's serves a better breakfast with a better biscuit. A hot, buttery treasure loaded with a fresh cracked egg, cheese, and sausage or bacon. And to top it off right now, they're just $1. $1? Now there's no reason to go somewhere else. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Everybody's got to live together. Ring the bell and let the people know. We're so happy and we're celebrating. Come on and let your feelings show. Love is all. Yes, love is all. Let the butterfly go. Love is all.
Come alive for me. Come alive. Go to NFLShop.com for a special offer.
Not Halloween, but Thanksgiving. But that's every game in the Dome, right? It's even the Bills fans. Bills Mafia traveled in very, very big numbers. Walking down Canal Street today, on the plane coming down from Michigan on Tuesday, like 60 Bills fans who were connected through Detroit to come spend their holiday weekend here in New Orleans.
Who do you think's having more fun, the Who Dat Nation or the Bills Mafia?
Mafia is always having a good time.
Well, that's because they got out of the snow. That's why.
Hawk had to rush to get that away. A lot of return room for Harris. Up the sideline, he'll jump out of bounds. A nice return.
Hey, Tristan! Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
No!
Stat that!
Stat that, kid.
A lot of kids up in Buffalo were running around after Thanksgiving dinner pretending to be Josh Allen. Well, Trevor Siemian, back in the day, was running around pretending to be Brett Favre in Buffalo. Because Trevor's parents are from Buffalo, so he had some early Thanksgivings up there. They then moved to Florida, but that's where Trevor had some of his early Thanksgivings. And now he's the quarterback of the Saints on Thanksgiving night. Ready. Taking over at the 38-yard line. And through the air, it is little Jordan Humphrey, who's anything but little. He's 6'4", 225. He's got a gain right around the first down marker at the 48.
Little Jordan Humphrey caught a touchdown last week against Philly as well. Probably going to have a more elevated role in the Saints offense as things go along here. He's a big target, a guy that can play inside and outside, good blocker as well. You know, these young Saints wide receivers are really going to need to step up today, make some plays for their quarterback.
Just shy of the first down. Leading inches, Tony Jones Jr. gets it to midfield. First down for the Saints. Here's Michelle.
Well, Mike, this past summer, Teron Armstead partnered with Scholars, a tutoring and educational organization, to open a New Orleans location. The Education Center provides students with programs that foster lifelong growth and learning. Armstead said, education serves as the nucleus of every person. It means everything to me. It's a goal and a passion of mine.
It's so good to see Armstead using his profile, as so many of the Saints do here in New Orleans, especially for the cause of education. Simeon first down, trying to set up the pass to Montgomery, but nothing doing there as Buffalo was all over it. That'll bring up second down.
That was Tremaine Edmonds flying up the middle here. It's not a pressure, but basically he reads the play action. You know, and at times you kind of feel that hole open up, and you just continue on to the quarterback. He was a guy they really missed last week, Mike. You talk about, you know, giving up 260 yards rushing. You know, he's a difference maker when he's out there. He is sideline to sideline, definitely a physical presence for them.
Second and 10, Simeon quickly to Montgomery, and that wasn't going to go too far with Milano reading it as well. Pass incomplete. Montgomery also coming back from injury. He had a broken finger a couple of weeks ago.
And, you know, it's the plays like this for the Saints offense that you really need to complete. You know, so much of the Saints offense with Sean Payton is the passing game is an extension of the run game at times. Balls getting out of your hand quickly. You're completing those balls in that 5 to 7 yard range that's going to get you into third manageable situations. You don't complete it, here you are at 3rd and 10, which is a tough out.
And they're going to run on 3rd and 10, and Montgomery going to try to get there. He'll be about 3 yards short at the 42. Let's see what Sean does here on 4th down. It's a game where you need field position, but you also are going to need to take some risks.
I can almost guarantee you Sean Payton is going for it.
Okay.
In a game like this, you know you got to steal a possession. He's going to look at this as an opportunity to steal a possession. Maybe try to draw him off sides the first time, but certainly kind of have that play call in mind that your go-to in this situation.
Well, when you were with the Saints, you guys had the greatest of stolen possessions. The onside kick to start the second half of the Super Bowl victory over the Colts. 4th and 2, and they will go for it with a run with Jones. No chance. Mario Addison, who had a sack earlier, comes up with a tackle for loss here. And the Saints are denied and hand Buffalo good field position at the 46. The Bills defense.
Hey, Tristan! Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Okay, JV, good game. You gonna be on tonight?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, see you later.
Pass it, pass it!
Yes! You wanna play one more after this?
Yeah, one more.
Got him! Yeah! Oi! Keep it down!
No, you keep it down!
Sorry, neighbors.
I can't stand mine either.
This is called momentum. And there's no off-season. It's work that builds on itself. Over and over and over again. No perfect scenario, no perfect conditions, just a continuous journey of improvement. Through training, through competing, through recovery. Because the only way is through.
Everybody's got to live together. Ring the bell and let people know. Happy and we're celebrating. Come on and let you feel it show. Love is all. Yes, love is
Don't be shy now. I like that prime cut. I love my gold jacket, but that Aflac blue feels so right.
When you feel right, you coach right.
I know that's right. Prime never believed in double coverage, but health insurance and Aflac is money.
Must be money.
And I know how Coach Prime feels about money.
Now that is what this jacket needs.
Must be money.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at Aflac.com.
He was an astronaut. An astronaut? I'm not good at games. I'm just happy to be here.
Sneak episode of That's My Jet, Monday on NBC.
We mentioned Jameis Winston hurt, Trevor Siemian starting. Taysom Hill is in an emergency backup role. He has a foot injury, so it's the same role he played last week. He's active, available, but not there to use in spots where you might see him, like the play that just happened. Would have been an ideal Taysom Hill down in distance. First down for Josh Allen to Diggs, and Stephon will be thrown out of bounds here at the 48-yard line. Back to that fourth down play.
Yeah, so you watch this. First off, watch the center snap, and the rest of the linemen don't really move. So they were obviously not ready for that snap. Maybe it was a hard count trying to draw them off sides. But Eric McCoy snaps it. Nobody's ready. That's why you get all the penetration. And, 4th and 2, such a critical moment to be able to convert that and sustain the drive. Got to be able to get on the same page. That has nothing to do with injury.
2nd and 3, Singletary runs inside. Devin will get about a yard. Pete Werner, the rookie out of Ohio State, the second-round pick, made the tackle. It's another third down for Buffalo coming up. Been good on third down in the early going here tonight.
Another 3rd and short for Buffalo. This is when the Saints typically play a lot of man, but they're definitely confused right now.
Allen on the boot as Gabriel Davis wide open. Beautiful play design. Davis out of bounds at the 20. It's a gain of 26, and the Bills enter the red zone.
The Saints are confused here, misaligned. Look at Marcus Williams pointing at Marshawn Lattimore. You got Marcus Williams having to run out and cover a receiver. Obviously confusion there. Nobody covering the tight end. Well, these are the mistakes that just can't happen for the Saints right now. You get the 4th down, miscommunication on the snap. Can't get lined up there.
Bills taking advantage of the field position from the 20. Allen gets it out quick. Dawson Knox caught the touchdown earlier. Wrapped up just a yard. Demario Davis, All-Pro a couple of years ago. One of the top linebackers in the middle of any defense in the league with that tackle.
Yeah, Demario Davis, ever since getting signed by the Saints in 2018, has been such a mainstay. Has not missed a game. Heart and soul, that defense. Leader has become such a versatile player, too. Run-stopping linebacker who's developed into a very, very good pass rusher as well. Somebody who never leaves the field for the Saints defense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Allen Breida out of the backfield underneath. He's going to be tough to cover in those spots. I really love what options he brings and juice he brings to this Buffalo offense. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, we've seen his speed getting to the edge in the run game. Here he is out of the backfield, foot in the ground, get the ball in his hands. With such a dangerous, it's as good a receiver out of the backfield as he is a runner.
You gotta love the way Buffalo has looked here offensively. It's been crisp, short passing game. Allen's been accurate, 7 of 8 on the night. 3rd and 3 with 5 in the pattern, the pressure coming. Allen tries to take off, but he will not get there. Hayden Ellis, who made his first start of the year against Tennessee, the 3rd-year player from Idaho, comes up with a stop that'll bring the field goal unit on for Buffalo.
That's a really nice job by the Saints defense. 3rd and short, you're getting a lot of man-to-man coverage from the Saints in that situation. All the Saints corners that's when they really go and match their guys, right? Marshawn Lattimore on Diggs, everyone going to get their guys. That was really a coverage sack there. Everyone's covered. Allows the pass rush to go get Josh Allen.
Bass, who's had a very good season, 2 misses last week in the really windy conditions in Orchard Park. Pure on that one. And the Bills.
Meet Shaka, Hawaii's first digital bank account from Central Pacific Bank. Want to use any ATM without worrying about fees? With Shaka, it's easy. You get $20 of ATM fees a month on us. Shaka, created for Hawaii by CPB.
Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent and take an extra 15% off. Get the Amazon Echo Show 8, $59.99. A Shark vacuum for $219.99. Boots for her are $16.99. Ninja air fryer or toaster oven, $169.99. Get up to 60% off outerwear and get 30% off Lego. Shop Black Friday deals going on now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent and take an extra $50 on Echo Show 8, $59.99. A Shark vacuum for $219.99. Boots for her are $16.99. Ninja air fryer or toaster oven, $169.99. Get up to 60% off outerwear and get 30% off Lego. Shop Black Friday deals going on now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
This Black Friday, Verizon is doing it better, a lot better, because right now you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Just bring in your older damaged phone and we'll give you the phone everybody wants on America's most reliable network. On any unlimited plan. Better, better. And everyone gets up to $800 when they switch. Okay, everyone say better! Better! Black Friday better with Verizon, because everyone deserves better. Shop online, in-store, or call today.
Pizza. What you got there, Dad? Oh, man, the new Bacon Mania lineup from Papa John's. Oh, it's the triple bacon pizza, topped with full strips of bacon. Woo, that smell of bacon through the house has everyone showing up. And I mean everyone. It's the season of bacon at Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Yeah! And an all-star cast of trolls.
Somebody uke me.
2 all-new holiday classics. Friday on NBC.
70 degrees in New Orleans on this Thanksgiving night. And you look at the Crescent City with our aerial coverage. Brought to you by Geico. Holiday greetings to all of you, wherever you might be enjoying, as you look down at the Caesars Superdome. Opened in 1975, 47th season. And the best part of tonight, Drew Brees needed a credential to get in here. No team bus, you know, although your face may have just been your credential. I think you're welcome in this building anytime.
They didn't recognize me with the suit on.
10-0 here. Deontay Harris with the kick return. Buffalo's covered the kickoffs well, giving this struggling New Orleans offense a long field. You know about the boil down here. If you're talking food, New Orleans has been a slow boil getting this offense cooking. 3 opening drive points as we're now through November. They didn't add to that tonight. 24 points in the first quarter, 4th fewest in the league. Now, after the first quarter, things kick in, especially the last 3 weeks in the 4th quarter. Late 3rd and the 4th, Sean Payton has been able to get the offense into a rhythm, but starting has been a problem. And starting has always been a strength of the Saints offense. We just have not seen it. Ready, especially here in the last 5 weeks. Tony Jones Jr. the carry, gain of a couple of yards. You live this. Sean Payton has that big play card. I like to call it an IHOP menu. It's as big as anything you could ever find with all these plays on there. But the quarterbacks sit down and try to identify which plays. You guys call it a dot meeting, is that right?
A dot meeting, yeah. So it's the night before the game. We're in the hotel, and starting quarterback basically goes through each section. Play action, third down, the red zone, et cetera, and you just give him your favorite play calls, the ones that he has to call in the game.
Simeon now doing that. 2nd and 8. Simeon pass is complete. That was achieved by Traquan Smith with forward progress, but by the time he held the ball and completed it, the act of that catch, he was a half-yard shy. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard coming up.
Yeah, and it's, you know, really the way this get as far from a play calling perspective, this is exactly what I would have expected from the Saints. It's a commitment to the run, and it's not explosive runs, but it's just let's just dent the defense, take advantage of some intermediate passing game. Every now and then it's a play action to take a shot. It's a screen. But the ability to sustain some drive, try to wear down this defense a little bit, and go down and score some points to keep up with the Bills offense. I think the Saints defense is doing a nice job right now with this bend don't break philosophy. They know that the Bills offense is going to come in, try to run the football, short passing game, but if they can keep them out of the end zone, that's going to be the key. And now the Saints offense just has to keep up.
And Tony Jones there, the forward progress of the ball, trying to get it almost to the far side of the 31-yard line from where the drive started. Of course, the yellow line, as you know, is not official. But Jones wasn't able to just move forward with the ball. And he is just a link or so short. And sets up 4th down. And Sean Payton sending tight ends in the game here. He's going to go for it. Backed up at his own 31, down 10-0. There you see the 4th and inches. When you look at the chances of converting it, he's disappointed with the spot. Jones wasn't able to fight through, so let's see what they do on 4th and inches. Simeon's going to keep it, and he'll get the first down out to the 32-yard line. I want to come back to that dot meeting you talked about with the quarterbacks. I thought Sean told us something interesting yesterday. He said, week 1, I'm sitting down with Jameis Winston. We're doing the dot meeting, and Jameis said, yeah, I like that play. And I like that. And he liked everything. It is, and I put you in a tough spot here, but it's a little bit different because you and Sean had a decade-plus relationship. Now it's new quarterbacks. He's trying to get a sense for what's going to work for them and what they like as well. The 32, Simeon on play action. Again, that deep drop. Deep throw is incomplete. Trying to get it to Traquan Smith. And one of the best in the business, Tre'Davious White, was there on the coverage for Buffalo.
Yeah, this is one of those play actions we're talking about where they're going to take a shot every now and then. They did a nice job setting it up with the run game. Unfortunately, man, just missed that a little bit behind him. Tre'Davious White, though, great recovery. You see how he just gets his hand in right at the last minute. You know, there's a reason he's one of the elite corners in this league. Traquan Smith had a couple steps on him initially, but he's got great makeup speed, great ball awareness. He's able to knock it out of his hands.
First team All-Pro in 2019, second team All-Pro. He's back in Louisiana from Shreveport. Simeon. Pass is high and incomplete. We'll set up 3rd down. He's missed on his last couple of throws.
Yeah, just a straight drop back. It's a right to left read. Nobody's open. Here comes Little Jordan. That's just a throw you gotta find a way to complete. Keep the chains moving. You got to stay out of these 3rd and 10s. This is not where you want to be with this defense. This one they tune up the pass rush and they're able to play more shell.
Yeah, saw there Tre'Davious White down on that play. Just talk about how.
It was my first goal of the day. It was still dark. I had my hazard lights on, but this guy, so he drove straight to me and hit me from the back. I was in a coma for 3 weeks. They had to amputate my leg. We don't know who to turn to, and we just dialed a number, and John Yamani showed up and visited me at the hospital. Every time I call John Yamani, he always try to find ways to get help for us. He's more like family right now.
2 coffees for the road. I got it. No, I got it. No, I got it. No, don't be silly. I got it. No, you got it last time. I got it. 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 I got it.
Earning 2.5% cash back on purchases is worth fighting for.
Whoops. Huh, I got it.
Apply for your Kasasa Cashback checking debit card today.
I got it.
Hawaii, USA. Life matters.
Answer the call to adventure.
In a certified pre-owned Honda.
that goes through an industry-leading 182-point inspection. Comes with a 7-year powertrain warranty, 24/7 roadside assistance, complimentary oil changes, low 0.99% financing, and the peace of mind that you're driving a certified Honda.
See a Hawaii Honda dealer today and tell them Henry sent you.
It's the time for the sports betting public.
Just carve the turkey, Caesar.
Oh, yes, my queen. And you're Cooper, right?
I am.
You look fabulous tonight.
There's going to be another sinkhole in Seattle.
If I don't get Isaiah to the light, my children will die.
We just talked about one of the best corners in the league, Tre'Davious White. You can see how frustrated and emotional he was when he came off here. Watch the left leg right there with White, and that's what they were looking at when he was on the ground. He tried to hop and walk on it, then went on the ground. 30, bottom of your screen, Dane Jackson, second-year player, comes in his stead. 3rd and 10 for Simeon. Pressured, hit as he threw, and incomplete. Straight through shot on Simeon from Ed Oliver. A big inside defensive tackle with the hit on Simeon ruled incomplete.
Now watch number 91 right here. Fights across the center's face. Gets in Trevor Simeon's way. He's going to throw the shallow cross right there. Saints are going to have to run for an additional 10 yards or so to get the first down. Trevor's not able to get it out. You know, that's what these 3rd and 10s do. You know, 3rd and 10s force you to have to take a deep drop, hold the ball, allow the routes to open up, and that just gives the chance for the pass rush to get on you.
Those have missed all 5. 3rd down. Blake Gillikin with the kick, a 43-yarder. And the rookie Marquez Stevenson making his debut with no return. Buffalo will take over at the 25-yard line. So we talk about the Bills Mafia. This is the boss of the Bills Mafia. If you'll play along with us, Josh Allen, winning streak when he's thrown and run 19 games, second longest, closing in on Terry Bradshaw. And after the early start, man, has he picked up with the impressive 300-yard games in this stretch time for the 3rd most in the NFL. And the Bills Mafia's had reason to go back in Orchard Park after the game and celebrate. When Allen puts up big numbers, they usually put up wins. 11-1. In that 5-quarterback first round in the 2018 draft, he was the 3rd one taken, with Baker Mayfield taken at the top of that draft class. And then the Jets took Sam Darnold. And Buffalo at number 7 has Allen. They've got their franchise guy. Hold, this will come back. Deep shot for Diggs is incomplete. As Allen was breaking free, half the dome tried to throw the flag for Brad Allen's crew.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. First down.
73 right here on Granderson. Granderson, great inside move there. Able to get the holding call. I'm more impressed with the throw, Mike. I mean, it was a laser beam on the run here, but listen, that's just as good as a sack.
Well, Dawkins is helping him out a little bit because Granderson already had one shot at his old college teammate from Wyoming. It's his 1st and 20, and it's Singletary, eludes one tackle, but not the next one, but still keeps those legs going to gain 3 yards out of a play that could have lost yardage.
We talk about this bend, don't break philosophy from the Saints defense right now. You know, that first drive they allowed him to get to go down there, really missed a tackle is what allowed him to score the touchdown. They held him to a field goal on the second drive. But you kind of wait for moments like this. You wait for moments where, hey, you get a holding call or there's a negative play. And all of a sudden you're able to force them into a 3rd and long situation where you're able to get off the field. Here we are 2nd and long, but certainly they're in a good position right now.
I've seen 71 in the huddle. Ryan Bates for Buffalo. He's moved into the right guard spot. On this 2nd and long, Allen throws underneath good on top of Cole Beasley. Still one of the top slot receivers in the league. Out to the 30, it'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, this is something Cole Beasley does so well. Basically just an option route. He can break out, he can break in. Nice job too settling. You feel how he just kind of settled there. He felt Demario Davis who was mugged up, acting like he was going to pressure. He pops out. He doesn't want to run into trouble, as we would say. So he just settles it out, real friendly for the quarterback. Josh Allen's able to put it on his chest and put him in a third manageable situation now.
Then the Cowboys gain of 12 sets up 3rd and 6. Allen out quick, used Beasley with a little bit of a pick, and Emmanuel Sanders, the former New Orleans Saint, gets the first down right at the marker, the 36-yard line.
To watch here, P.J. Williams pressures. He's the free rusher, but they only have 2 DBs over there to cover 3 receivers. Josh Allen, nice job recognizing it, getting the ball into Sanders' hands so he can go get the first down.
I mentioned Ryan Bates came in the game for Buffalo. Bates is shaken up on that last play, so he's coming out now. So a couple of injuries here for the Bills in the last 2 drives. And Jamil Douglas has come in, so Cody Ford left in that last drive. And
after discussion, the ball will be placed at the 36.5-yard line. First down.
It looked like they were giving the first down right at the 36. Let's see the initial spot. And looking right down from the sticks, it's a hand down, so all legal, and he comes down almost closer to the 37. So whether it was discussion on the field or a little bit of help from up above.
That's one of my favorite terms from NFL officials this year, though, Mike, is after further discussion. It certainly seems to just clean things up and get it going faster, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. In New York, the replay officials are helping out to tidy up some of those. Rita with the run for about 4 yards. I was joking with all you guys in our football night studio. After further discussion would have been a great term to use around the Thanksgiving table. If the discussions got a little dicey and you didn't want to, you said something you want to take back.
Right.
You know, fam, after further discussion, I now think this.
Right. And pass the gravy.
That's right. 3.5 left. Buffalo 6-4. They've lost 2 of their last 3. Offense did not look good against Jacksonville, only scoring 6 points a couple of weeks ago and 15 against the Colts at Orchard Park on Sunday. Allen with time, throws in the middle, throws an interception. Bradley Roby comes up with the pick. Turnovers have been a problem for Allen and the Bills in the last 3 games.
With the Lowe's home team, you can go for it. Go big. And afford the best. With the Lowe's home team, you'll win the home game.
Try out for the Lowe's home team today.
First, you'll see the past. And then the present. And finally, Ebenezer, the future.
Introducing the all-electric EQS.
This right here, Powerade Power Water. And that right there is me about to dunk so hard your ancestors will feel it. And this is me just getting started. Powerade Power Water. More power from me.
Don't be shy now. I like that prime cut. I love my gold jacket, but that Aflac blue feels so right.
When you feel right, you coach right.
I know that's right. Prime never believed in double coverage, but health insurance and Aflac is money.
Must be the money.
And I know how Coach Prime feels about money.
Now that is what this jacket needs.
Must be the money.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at Aflac.com.
Wow, it really turned out great.
Yeah, and with the money we saved with Navy Federal Credit Union, it was practically free.
You know, I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
History is filled with almosts. With those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others The ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women, these mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
Taking on Manchester United. Oh, sensational! Coverage begins at 9 a.m. Streaming exclusively on Peacock.
One of New Orleans' favorites, Harry Connick Jr., one of the stars in the musical event Annie, which will be live 1 week from tonight at 8, 7 Central on NBC. Saw Harry at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade today. Pride of New Orleans was there with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, and Harry Connick, no hair, playing the role for Annie. Look forward to seeing that a week from tonight here on NBC. After the turnover, Saints take over at their own 49. Tony Jones Jr., loss of a yard. Another play for Ed Oliver. Let's go back to the Allen interception.
Yeah, so watch Stephon Diggs here on Roby. As he gets to the top of this route, it's man-to-man, and he's just running a hook route. But when the DB's on his back, he has the opportunity to slide in or out. Josh Allen thought he was going to slide in. He ended up sliding out. Throws it right to Roby. That's just one of those unfortunate situations where you're just not on the same page with the receiver.
Now in 7 turnover in the last 4 games. Simeon, nothing open, and he will go down as Oliver's had 3 good plays in a row. Ed Oliver, a big impact on that front for Buffalo here in this first half.
Yeah, here's Oliver right here. It's a down the field concept, drop back, taking a while to develop. You know, one of those things as a quarterback. Try to step up if you can. You're getting beat on the edge as well. But worst case scenario, maybe just try to find a way to throw that ball away so you don't get stuck with a 3rd and long.
We'll come up after the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left here. Saints starting this drive with...
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season.
Now doubtful. You can see the emotion on his face as he's leaving this game. Such a big part of this defense. As you said, Mike, went to LSU, grew up in Shreveport. This was the first time he ever played at the Superdome, so emotional to leave.
Oh, so awful. 3rd and 18, thanks, Michelle. Here's the pass. It's complete to the fullback, Adam Prentice, who's across midfield. He'll tackle him at the 49. He's still 8 yards shy of the first down. And Buffalo is going to try to get the ball back in their hands, taking a timeout here with 1:51 to go before halftime. Let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam. We're going to zoom in on Tremaine Edmunds.
Yeah, this guy is such a difference maker, impact player. Fights through blocks in the run game. He's sideline to sideline in the pass game, hitting receivers and running backs down. Great zone awareness here, rallying up to make the tackle. and great as a blitzer as well. At 6'5", 250 pounds, as good an athlete as he is, sideline to sideline, so physical, and has really become the leader of this defense. Very assertive. These guys really respond to him.
Boy, did they miss him last week. So important, as all the Buffalo folks told us, to have him back in the lineup this week. 4th and 8. Blake Gillikin, they bring pressure, and they're going to throw it, and it's incomplete. They're trying to throw it to little Jordan Humphrey on the sideline, but the coverage from Saran Neal, who is the gunner but is also a DB, was very good. And the Bills have timeouts, and they've got great field position as well, right around midfield, trying to find ways to.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
Momentum. And there's no off season. It's work that builds on itself.
Sunday, it's on game day. More than 12 hours of coverage from Hall of Famers.
Young quarterbacks man-to-man, that's a perfect dream.
News and analysis.
This is going to be an interesting one.
To highlights.
Unbelievable.
And the most complete post-game wrap-ups.
How about those Chiefs?
Our new home is your home.
That's what it is, right there.
And we're closer to football than ever. NFL Game Day, only on NFL Network.
Get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass.
Let's go all day long, man.
See every snap from every game.
There he goes.
Watch your team on your time.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
Seriously?
What the? I don't suppose you can sing, can you?
Watch the full story at Xfinity.com/sing2.
What's up, buddy?
In order to honor my grandmother, people were like, let's donate $17 to Oshai Children's Hospital. And it blew up. And I mean, that's just gonna change so many lives for the better.
Future on Josh Allen. You don't want to miss it coming up at halftime. They take over a good field position. Throw to Cole Beasley, a half-yard shy of the first down. Second down coming up. Bills have a couple of timeouts left after that fake punt. And the Bills get the ball to start the second half. Gillikin, the punter, was looking for pass interference. You don't get pass interference. The gunner's allowed to be in contact with that receiver. So Gillikin's complaints were incorrect. First down run to the 40-yard line for Singletary. So Buffalo in great shape here, Drew. Minute 10, 2 timeouts, 10-point lead.
Yeah, plenty of time. They got great field position, so they don't have to go as far in this 2-minute drive. Coming up on a minute, you got 2 timeouts, first down. Just keep chipping away at it. You don't have to take a shot here. Just keep chipping away.
Number 40, Allen, Singletary out of the backfield. Get out of bounds and a gain of 5 yards. Like what you see from Allen so far tonight?
Very much so. You know, this was the Bills offense that I think we expected to see coming in here today, which was more of an emphasis and a commitment to the run and the short to intermediate passing game. I don't think many of his throws have been deeper than 10 yards, except for the laser that he attempted to throw to Stephon Diggs on the holding call. But otherwise, everything has just been very high efficiency, and they've moved the chains, been in third manageable situations.
Singletary, the running back's at the top of the screen. Allen will pump, elude one tackle, get out of bounds with just a gain of a yard. A lot of more plays, two-hand touch with him over there. It'll be third down coming up, 49 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think defensive players have a tough time when quarterbacks get close to the sideline. You know, it's always one of those like, well, if I take my shot here, I'm probably going to get a flag. So just try to push him out of bounds. Third down, you're looking at matchups. With Stephon Diggs right here with Marshawn Lattimore. But up top, you got better matchups.
And Allen goes that way. Sanders trying to keep his knees in bounds, and he did. Ruled a catch and a running clock. First down at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, so we pointed out, nice job by Emmanuel Sanders. Such great feel on these deep balls down the field to track them. Catch.
Allen flushed here, gets rid of it, and it is incomplete. And Singletary, I believe, was close enough for no intentional grounding, but there was a flag down as the Saints were running around on the defensive side. Allen thinks he had it for offside.
Offside. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. Still first down. Number 26 was in the area. There is no intentional grounding.
Cameron Jordan, the All-Pro, called for the flag. And Allen communicating with the sideline. There's Jordan.
Yeah, always looking for an edge. Those wily defensive ends. Cam Jordan has been one of the best in the league for a long time, a mainstay here in New Orleans since 2011. One of the great leaders on that defense. He's as good against the run as he is against the pass. And these are the situations he thrives on.
27 seconds. Bills have 2 timeouts, so lots of options for Buffalo. And Allen underneath Sanders. Just shy of the first down. Sean McDermott running down to get the timeout. Second down coming up in 30 seconds. Knowing they're a little shorthanded offensively, Sean Payton and the Saints have gone for it twice on fourth down, giving the Bills good field position because they didn't convert. One they turned into a field goal. Buffalo trying to turn this one into a touchdown, knowing they get the ball to start the second half. One timeout left, 2nd and 1. And Allen running around. Knox gets free for the touchdown, but there is a flag down. Play design had a lot going on, and we were on part B of that play, the extended part of that play, and may have forced him, some linemen too far. Let's hear the call.
Ineligible downfield. Number 65. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So Ike Butker, the guard.
Yeah, you can see Josh Allen. Yeah, what you really want to do is try to get to around the 5-yard line with a pass and then call a timeout and take a couple shots at the end zone.
Allen. Intercepted. Quan Alexander. The pressure got to Allen, and he is intercepted again. Back-to-back picks for this New Orleans defense.
Yeah, I really don't know what Josh Allen is Rush relentless.
Cam
Jordan making another play.
And a great grab by Quan Alexander here as he comes up with the interception, held it up high. And Josh Allen never makes mistakes in the red zone in terms of picks. His first interception in the red zone comes here at the end of the half and keeps New Orleans in the game. Odd end to this first half. Bills will get the ball to start the second half. The Toyota halftime is coming up from New Orleans and a feature on Josh Allen. But first, coming up from New Orleans and a feature on Josh Allen. But first, these messages from your local NBC station.
Let's go, Buffalo! That's the form, baby.
This is NFL Total Access.
It's TA from LA.
If it happens in this league, you'll find it here. It's your home to all the latest news.
No one does it better.
And our home.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Bundle and save even more at geico.com.
I told you I was going to win.
Windows 11 takes gaming to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet. Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
This right here, Powerade Power Water. And that right there is me about to dunk so hard your ancestors will feel it. And this is me just getting started. Powerade Power Water. More power from me.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
10-0 Buffalo on this Thanksgiving night here in New Orleans. Josh Allen has thrown a couple of interceptions, but has also thrown a touchdown for the Bills in the first half. Josh Allen was born in Central California. He went to college at Wyoming, but since being drafted by the Bills, he has really found a wonderful home in Western New York. Our Maria Taylor went to upstate New York to visit to find out why the connection with the quarterback and the Bills' rabid fans.
Now when you hear the word Bills Mafia, now that you've been here, what's the first word that comes to mind?
Family. Yeah. Bills Mafia, they are unbelievable. This place reminds me so much of my home and how I was raised, and I feel like I would be part of Bills Mafia if I wasn't one of the football players.
Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo! And already he has this talent. It is going to be a major love affair. He's our guy now.
For Josh Allen, football isn't the only reason his love for Buffalo feels like a family affair. There's also his connection with Oshai Children's Hospital.
There he is! A place that recalls his own family history.
I'm Josh.
My brother had a rare disease when he was little, Kawasaki disease, and he was in the hospital for about a week. And I remember how I felt seeing my brother go through that, seeing my parents go through that.
You gotta do me a favor. You gotta help me put it on.
You gotta stretch it out.
All right, ready? There we go. I love it.
It's the smallest thing you can do is just go say hi to somebody and just put a big smile on their face.
Nice to meet you. Joe's told me all about you.
Let them know that the person that they're looking up to is also looking out for them.
That's sweet. I can't believe you came.
Jack, you want to get in a picture?
You want to get in?
A quarter? Okay, say go Bills.
Go Bills.
My name is Jackson Marquetta, and I am 9 years old.
There aren't many bigger Josh Allen fans, or O'Shea fans for that matter, than the Marquetta family. When Jack was 2, doctors at O'Shea diagnosed him with a rare autoimmune disease. It was an early catch, and years of weekly treatment have helped him avoid any major complications.
We're so grateful to O'Shea because my boy is a perfectly healthy boy, living a great life, and that is because of that doctor that saw the signs early.
During his treatment at O'Shea, Jack has gotten to spend some time with his favorite Bills player.
You were doing a fake throw with the left arm, and you handed it to Singletary, and he ran in for the touchdown.
The old Statue of Liberty play.
Yeah.
I told you that today.
Like these experiences that I get to have with these kids, they can make a lasting impact on them, and you know that's it's a really cool part about it.
4-quarter dogfight, man. I like us. Play for each other. Love you guys. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win!
Last November, the Buffalo community left its own impact on Allen after Josh's grandmother, Patricia Allen, passed away shortly before the Bills' Week 9 matchup against the Seattle Seahawks.
Patricia Allen was the most loving, most generous grandmother. I remember being a kid after the game. She was always one of the first persons we saw. I knew that she was watching that day, so the best way to honor her was go out there and play hard.
Josh Allen runs to his right, gets inside the 5, into the end zone, touchdown Buffalo.
I don't really do many celebrations, but I ran it in there, and I just had to point up and let her know, let my family know that she was on my mind and she was in that stadium with us that day.
The stands may have been empty that day, but the Buffalo faithful let their QB know they were there for him.
I found out that Josh's grandmother passed away the night before. Made a post that just said, let's donate $17 to O'Shea Children's Hospital, which is his charity of choice.
More than $75,000.
$250,000. More than $1 million.
Before we knew it, it had just completely blown up.
To date, more than 27,000 people have raised $1.4 million for the hospital, which now bears both a fund and a wing in Patricia Allen's name.
I'm at a loss for words, and I know my family is, and we can't thank you guys enough for allowing us to be a part of this special hospital.
It's hard to describe it, to know that she's gonna have an everlasting impact here in Buffalo. To me and my family, that means the world.
He's cool, he's kind, he's done a lot for the hospital, and I'm grateful for it because what people do for the hospital can help kids like me and help them feel better.
This community is now part of me and my family, and we're gonna be indebted here and intertwined here in Buffalo for the rest of my life.
What a powerful and special connection. Allen, a 6-year contract with the Bills this offseason, so those roots and that impact on the community only figures to grow. What a great story. We'll be back in a moment, but first.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
It worked!
Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
I told you I was going to win.
Windows 11 takes gaming to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6. with a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
And to share my story, because if my story can help somebody else out there, that's all that matters.
Halftime here at the Caesars Superdome, 10-0 Buffalo leading New Orleans. A moment ago, our colleague Drew Brees down to the field. Of course, his final game was with an empty stadium, so he had the chance to say farewell as the Saints honored him. His wife Brittany and the kids, Rylan and Balin and Bowen and Callan, all there along with the fans. Drew got the New Orleans fans going one last time with the Who Dat chants that he helped create during that magical Super Bowl season. Great honor for Drew at the half. He'll be up here for the second half when we come back after this.
This is the dimension of imagination.
Advanced Same Day has the parts you need fast, delivered today, or ready to pick up in-store or curbside in just 30 minutes. Get your parts and get going with Advanced Same Day.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great play starts the night before. My Sleep Number 360 smart bed tracks my circadian rhythm, average heart rate, and breathing rate, so I know how well I'm sleeping. It's also temperature balancing, so I stay cool. And it senses my movement and automatically adjusts to help keep me comfortable all night. Sleep Number takes care of the science, so I can focus on other things. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed is on sale now, only from Sleep Number.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. And take an extra 15% off. Get a Keurig, $84.99. 40% off Kookaburra for the home. And small appliances are just $4.99 after rebate. Kohl's.
This is the planning effect. If you ask Susie about the future, she'll say she's got goals. And since she's got goals, she might need help reaching them. And so she'll get some help from Fidelity. And at Fidelity, someone will help her create a plan for all her goals, which means Susie will be feeling so good about that plan, she can just enjoy right now. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Why go back to reality when you could go back to the pool? The last day of vacation is still vacation. With guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at over 1,200 fine hotels and resorts properties. One of the many reasons you're with Amex Platinum.
This Black Friday, Verizon is doing it better. Because right now, you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Just bring in your older damaged phone and we'll give you the phone everybody wants and get up to $800 when you switch. Because everyone deserves better.
If your underwear feels like this, dun 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 dun, la da 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 da, dun 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 dun, da 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 da, da. Get buck naked. The most comfortable underwear there is. Only at Duluth Trading.
What an incredible performance from you tonight, Dom.
People are saying you can't keep this up.
Says who?
Home. Raise your glass. Today's Thanksgiving Day games are brought to you by Crown Royal. Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by Chevrolet.
Nothing like the noise in the dome. Allen swings it underneath, taken in, and to the goal line and in for Dawson Knox. And a Buffalo touchdown. Pressure from Granderson, and he goes down. Pass pure on that one. Allen throws an interception. Allen intercepted Quan Alexander.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
And that recaps the first half as we are set for the third quarter here in New Orleans. Buffalo leading 10-0, and they will get the ball as we begin this second half. The Bills 6-4, the Saints 5-5. New Orleans has lost 3 in a row and searching for anything on offense. And they've tried to go for it on fourth down a couple of times unsuccessfully. Brett Maher, the former Cowboy, will kick it off. Marquez Stevenson lets it go. It's a touchback, and here's Michelle Tafoya.
Well, Sean McDermott was frustrated by Josh Allen's back-to-back interceptions, telling me that can't happen. We've got to be more efficient and better in the red zone. As for the emotional loss of Tre'Davious White, who has been downgraded out, McDermott said we've got to rise to the occasion and replace him in the second half. Now, Sean Payton told me his team has to be more efficient, run the ball better, said they won't try to go up-tempo. They just want to get plays off the ground. He said, we can't be any worse than what we just saw, but he is happy with his defense, Mike. 64 yards, Michelle, from New Orleans in that first half here. Singletary, and pleasure with the defense continues. Quan Alexander, Demario Davis over to shut down that run by Buffalo. Bills with good field position in that last one, and the red zone interception, which Josh Allen has never had before in his career.
Yeah, the Bills are speeding up their tempo right now. You know, really, they had a great first half game plan. It was really just the two interceptions, stopping drives.
The 24 Singletary inside. Get it to about the 28-yard line. Set up third down. Good job sprinting back up here to the booth.
We completed the fire drill.
It was a great first half, or halftime, I should say. Honor, so these fans could say thank you properly, since it was an empty stadium last year.
Yeah, it was so great to be in front of the fans again. Who Dat Nation, some of the greatest fans in the world.
It's like the folks watching up in Western New York, and many of them have traveled here to New Orleans to support the road team. 3rd and 7. Saints bring 5. Allen's looking for a way out, and he's going to do it with his legs. Knocked down, but a first down at the 38-yard line for Josh Allen.
Yeah, really nice job by the Saints defense here. Man-to-man coverage, doing a nice job. Nobody's open. Josh Allen, this is what makes him so dangerous, especially on third down, especially in man coverage when all of these DBs have their back to the quarterback because they're covering receivers. If he's able to find a lane, take off and run, you see him convert so many third downs to extend drives that way.
He'll pull it and throw it, juggled but caught by Beasley at the 45-yard line right in front of Marcus Williams. So we've seen Allen run a few times. He has 5 runs today for 30 yards at 29% of the team's rushing yards. It's 4th among quarterbacks in the league. And in terms of the percentage of carries, it takes about 1 of every 4 times.
Yeah, you know, and there's some good things about that, and there's some bad things about that. You know, with some of these scrambles on third down, hey, that's great. Some of the design QB runs on maybe 4th and short, that's great. But they need to do a better job of spreading that responsibility to some of these other backs and getting more out of that.
He's going to pull it here and keep it, take a big lick and gain a yard. We asked about all the big hits he takes on some of these runs, and he said, look, I'm not going to be able to do this forever, but right now my body feels fantastic, which is a description I haven't heard from an NFL player on a Thanksgiving weekend.
Well, when you're 6'5", 237 pounds, you're dishing out as much of the brunt as you're getting it. So yeah, while he's young and while you can bounce back in 24 hours and feel great, have at it. But you don't want him taking too many of those kind of hits.
No. Or the one he took on the first down. Scrambled. Bradley Roby got him low. 3rd and 2. First, he's covered, but he comes back to Beasley and gets the first down at the 40-yard line. So dependable on third down for almost a decade now. Beasley takes it to Saints territory.
Yeah, this was a nice play design. They make it look like they're throwing this screen to Diggs, and these receivers are going to block. Watch him stalk, and then Beasley gets by Malcolm Jenkins. Nice execution of that play.
Four for Beasley tonight, 61 on the season. Singletary, good run, Devin Singletary inside, got out of a tackle and gets a first down and a gain of 10. And Drew, you talked about Buffalo, more runs given to running backs. That's the 15th tonight.
Yeah, it is. And you know, this is where having the threat of Josh Allen keeping it and getting around the edge just holds Malcolm Jenkins just long enough to give Singletary a little bit of momentum downhill, able to hit the crease, turn that into a nice game.
Bills with the yardage, the time possession, controlling all the stats, leading by 10, opening drive here, the third. One-man rush gets through, it's a screen, but he has to just throw it at the feet of Singletary.
No foul, number 26 is in the air.
Boy, he had two offensive linemen out on one linebacker. If he could have found a way to get that ball into Singletary's hands. Singletary gets held up just a little bit because of Cam Jordan pushing the right tackle into his lap, but on those screens, they tell the quarterback, just find a way, find a throwing lane, gain depth away from the rush, because you know your linemen are basically O-laying the D linemen so they can get out to block downfield.
2nd and 10, and Allen throws sideline, that's out of bounds, and a flag should be thrown here. Marshawn Lattimore was involved with Stephon Diggs. Diggs was all the way on the white, on the sideline when the ball was thrown. Lattimore wants to know about these two lock it on.
Number 23. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
And drove him out of bounds. Hands on him for more than 5 yards. Combined a lot of things there. So it takes the Bills to the 20. And Sean Payton's defense has stepped up a couple of times as the Bills have been on the move. They're going to need to here.
Yeah, they have. You know, it's this bend, don't break philosophy. You know, and it's to say, we're going to let you run the ball for 4 yards. We're going to let you throw balls underneath. And you know what? We're going to get a sack or a holding call or get a pick. And that's what they've been able to do.
Singletary to the left, cuts it up. Good hard run here by Singletary. Through another tackle. Still on his feet. 16-yard powerful run by an inspired Devin Singletary. We saw Matt Breida get some of the early carries. And I think you're seeing Singletary say, don't forget about me, coach.
Yeah, I think he's got a little motivation coming into this week. You talk about Matt Breida. What about Singletary? Nice job on the offensive line. This is a wide zone stretch play. Get the defensive lineman running, and then when Singletary feels that lane, bam, put your foot in the ground, get the ball upfield. You think McDermott loves that? Heck yeah. That just complements his defense.
First and goal. Bunch of 3 receivers to the right. Allen's just going to read it and let Singletary slam it inside. Only a yard there. Jalen Holmes, 4th-year man out of Ohio State, leading the Saints defense.
Yeah, this is these plays inside the 10-yard line. Saints defense versus Bills offense will determine this game.
Diggs and Lattimore go up to the top of your screen. Beasley in motion. Allen looking at Diggs, going to Diggs. Diggs got it. Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Really good on really good. And Diggs wins that one.
Really nice route by Diggs. You know, his transition skills are so good. Makes it look like it's just a little slant. Nope, foot in the ground. You see a lot of teams attempt to do that. Some better than others, but none better than Diggs. Against one of the better DBs in the league.
That's the form, baby.
This is NFL Total Access.
It's TA from LA.
If it happens in this league, you'll find it here. It's your home to all the latest news.
No one does it better.
And our home to all your favorite experts.
They are for real.
With in-depth analysis.
They used the running back.
Hey, Lexus.
Man-to-man, that's a perfect dream.
News and analysis.
This is going to be an interesting one.
To highlight.
Unbelievable.
And the most complete post-game wrap-up.
How about those Chiefs?
Our new home is your home.
That's what it is, right there.
And we're closer to football than ever. NFL Game Day.
Touchdown!
This season, get football on your terms.
Jackpot, baby!
With NFL Game Pass. Now for just $9.99 a month.
Outside takes you. Outside takes you. Toyota. Let's go places.
Sunday Night Football on Thanksgiving night is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. By Abbott Life. You that November 27th is Small Business Saturday. Let's go shop small with Amex. I mean, shop at the Gourmet Butcher Block Cajun Meat Market, established in 1994. That's the home of the turducken. You know, John Madden forever part of Thanksgiving for so many of us. The football games with the great Pat Summerall talking about. Many will enjoy. Deontay Harris hit by Kumaro, stays on his feet, but won't get to the 50. Coverage has been outstanding by Buffalo tonight. Take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS.
Yeah, one of the things you'll see here is just how deep Trevor Siemian will drop back in the pocket at times. You know, this makes it really hard on the offensive tackles. You know, if you're going to drop back deep, step up into that pocket somewhere, certainly less than 10 yards. That allows the tackle to really kind of set up and know exactly what his parameters are when it comes to that defensive end and where he can take him. So far in this game, there's just been too many of these times where you're trying to push the ball down the field. Unfortunately, pass rush is getting you on the edges, and you're not able to deliver the ball down the field. The Saints need to get back to just this steady run game, finding some completions underneath. And once you have a chance to do that and get a drive going, you wear the defense down a little bit. You get them thinking about the run in the short pass game. That's when you hit them with the play action for some of these down the field opportunities. Because as we know, they're going to need to make some plays down the field. You know, they're down 17 points. You're not panicking yet, but at the same time, there is a sense of urgency.
You saw the numbers, just the 64 yards. It's a 2-decade-plus low in the dome. Shutout in the first half at home, back-to-back games. Simeon's sideline shot here. Marquez Callaway couldn't pull it in, so they are going after Dane Jackson, who's in because of Tre'Davious White. There's a holding penalty coming up here on Buffalo. It's going to give the Saints a first down. It was away from where the ball was thrown. The ball thrown to the sideline. The flag was back in the middle of the defense.
There is no foul for defensive holding.
And the flag was thrown, now picked up, so no hold. Third down coming up. Here's the route.
So it's just a pure go route by Marquez Callaway. The corner bails, so it looks like Marquez was looking that, hey, maybe it's going to be a back shoulder. Gets the DB to settle his feet. Just miss it over the top. But, you know, honestly, if the Bills are going to want to play down safety defense, in other words, safety in the box, 8-man front, try to stop the run. These, you know, with Tre'Davious White out of the game, take advantage of the matchups outside on these corners.
Simeon goes quick, tries to take off. He's tripped up by Ed Oliver, will only gain a yard. Oliver's been outstanding tonight, and the Saints offense has not. And the fans restless. Just 4 first downs for New Orleans, 67 yards. And not a lot of answers with the personnel to match the play call sheet for Sean Payton. So Blake Gillikin will come on to kick again with Marquez Stevenson awaiting. On drive, 47 yards. Stevenson muffs it. In his first game in the league, he got it back and gets the 47. He's only in the line because Isaiah McKenzie had a kickoff problem.
Grandma, how wide are 2 reindeer? 27, 28, 29.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
Ew, work!
Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
This is the dimension of imagination.
This crazy suit gonna give me an edge?
Oh, yeah. Huge edge. See ya.
Invisibility gives Aaron Donald an edge on his game, just like a verified approval gives you an edge on your offer.
Who hit me?
By verifying your income, credit, and assets up front.
Has anyone seen AD?
Hey, Coach. You see this? See what? It's weird.
When you need a competitive edge in the housing game, Rocket Cam.
Shop new Black Friday deals at Target. Save on select toys. Boots for the family. TVs and more. Now through Saturday at Target.
This one's for every NFL fan whose Thanksgiving at the in-laws includes a no TV during dinner rule. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
This right here, Powerade Power Water. And that right there is me about to dunk so hard your ancestors will feel it. And this is me just getting started. Powerade Power Water. More power from me.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
The voice coaches.
He was an astronaut.
An astronaut?
I'm not good at games. I'm just happy to be here.
Sneak episode of That's My Jam, Monday on NBC.
You don't want to miss it? Shocking season finale of television's #1 show, La Brea. That's this Tuesday at 9 Eastern and Pacific, 8 Central, right here on NBC. Back in New Orleans, Mike Tirico, Drew Brees, Michelle Tafoya on the sideline, Terry McCauley with us here in the Dome as well. Bills up 17-0, and Allen to the air and complete. Gabriel Davis inside the 35 and pushed out of bounds at the 32. Michelle, good throw from Allen there.
Yeah, compare Josh Allen in college at Wyoming to Josh Allen now. When we show you these photos, notice how many body parts are moving and how much different he is putting into his throws in college. He has worked with quarterback coach Jordan Palmer to remove unnecessary motion and get more efficient. Palmer told me over the past 4 years they've focused on Allen's mechanics, from his feet to controlling the speed of his throws, and those are constantly evolving, as they probably should, Drew Brees.
That's exactly right. All those arrows are vectors. We'll talk about vectors here in just a second.
Singletary gets stopped back behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 4 there. All right, explain, please.
Yeah, so vectors are like your arm, your head, all the things that have weight that when they're moving, they also have force and energy. So if all those things are going to the target, you've got all your force and energy going to the target and be more accurate with more velocity.
Right.
You saw those older shots where his head is flying to the left, his offhand is outside the framework of his body. He's not going to be as accurate, not as much velocity. He's made great improvements on that.
He's told us a lot this year that eye level steady head leads to accuracy for quarterbacks. Something to watch as you assess young ones.
Exactly right.
See the growth with Allen there. 2nd and 15, he's taken off. Use the pump to get a few extra yards. Malcolm Jenkins, the veteran, seen all that before. Pulls him out of bounds. 3rd down coming up. So go back to the pictures and explain on these here, man.
Well, that's right. You know, look at how his head is tilted right there.
Right.
And his eyes are actually moving as he's throwing the ball. So if your head's moving as you're throwing the ball, the target's going to look like it's moving too. You're not going to be as accurate. But if your eyes are still, we always say, eyes still, back foot on the ground, shoulder within the framework of your body, straight to the target, all your force and energy going there, you're going to be much more accurate and much more happy with the result.
There are Saints fans down here yelling, Drew, can you come down here and do that? Allen's throw is complete to Beasley. He's going to be short of the 1st down.
I think they thought I was going to throw him a pass for a second.
I think they want to see you do it on the field right now.
Got a helmet?
4th down here. Let's see what Buffalo's going to do up 17. McDermott keeping the offense out here to go for it.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Sean McDermott. He must have a play he likes. Here's the thing, having a running quarterback,
yeah,
it gives you just so many advantages in short yardage situations. He's under center here, so we'll see.
4th and 2. On the boot, Jenkins, he's waiting with the pass. Is caught by Dawson Knox, who has his 2nd Thanksgiving night touchdown. The threat of the run. Knox for 24 yards on the back end of it. And the Bills dominating here on the road.
Yeah, watch Dawson Knox here coming over in motion. Looks like it's going to be a run. Fakes blocking down. Marshawn Lattimore just slips and falls. Like the play call. Easy touchdown for the Bills.
Touchdown 7 on the season for Knox, who went to college at Ole Miss. It's time with Hunter Henry for the most tight end touchdowns in the NFL this year. And you hear some cheers. The Buffalo fans have made the trip.
This is the dimension of imagination.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6, with a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
This one's for every NFL fan whose Thanksgiving at the in-laws includes a no TV during dinner rule. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
This right here, Powerade Power Water. And that right there is me about to dunk so hard your ancestors will feel it. And this is me just getting started. Powerade Power Water. More power from me.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent and take an extra 15% off. Get the Amazon Echo Show 8, $59.99. A Shark vacuum for $219.99. Boots for her are $16.99. Ninja air fryer or toaster oven, $169.99. Get up to 60% off outerwear and get 30% off Lego. Shop Black Friday deals going on now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
And some show-stopping fun. Plus, Sebastian Maniscalco, thank you notes, and NFL superlatives. New Tonight Show.
Black Friday is back at Lowe's. Shop now for the best deals. Make everything twice as nice and twice as merry. Don't miss Black Friday shopping and cyber steals. Or buy online and pick up in store.
Class is back in session at Bayside High. It's an all-new season of Saved by the Bell Streaming now only on Peacock. Go to peacocktv.com. You can sign up now. Watch Saved by the Bell, Bayside High School. Mighty Mississippi. Mighty big hole for the home team. 24-0 Buffalo. Josh Allen has thrown 3 touchdowns. And no return. Touchback. And Buffalo will take over at the 25-yard line. Down to Michelle.
Well, Mike, this season, Bills tight end Dawson Knox launched an initiative called Knox Socks, which provides support to local families facing pediatric cancer through the PUNT, Pediatric Cancer Collaborative. Knox pledged $1,000 for every touchdown and $100 for every catch this season. And fans can get involved, too, by purchasing custom-made Bills socks, which will be used by local pediatric cancer patients.
Very cool. Very cool idea by Dawson. Certainly reaching out in the community as well. Simeon on first down has this pass go out of his hands. No whistle blown for a fumble or incomplete. It's picked up by the Bills. And on the run with it is Micah Hyde to the end zone. Ruled on the field. Nothing for the moment. Now we'll have deeper discussion.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass. Second down.
Yep. Control coming forward. So it's incomplete. And we'll bring up second down. Simeon just 7 of 14 passing.
Yeah. 24-0 now. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. This is when you really have to start cranking up the tempo, finding ways to get the ball down the field. Just get drives going here. Get some first downs. Try to wear down this defensive line a little bit so it's not just pinning the ears back and teeing off on you in the pass rush. But the minute that Tre'Davious White went out of this game, I felt like the strategy should have changed a bit for the Saints offense. You've got these 2 young corners, Levi Wallace and Dane Jackson, who came in to replace Tre'Davious White. You got to feel good about your matchups if they're going to play down safety defense, so single high with man-to-man outside. The unfortunate thing is it's 24-0 now. You're probably going to get more shell defense, 2 safety defense.
Ty Montgomery the carry, and Tremaine Edmonds throws him down. A gain of less than a yard. So it's 3rd and long for a New Orleans team that has not converted a third down here on the night. So odd to see, because all we've seen for the last 16 years is the success of this offense, and first downs were no-brainers, and there was tempo and there was completions and high completion percentage. And Simeon making his 4th start after the injury to Jameis Winston. Can't find it right now. Hit as he throws, and he found it there. Marquez Callaway on the sidelines. First down. There's a flag down back by the quarterback, who got hit up by the helmet. Let's see if this is tacked on.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 91. 15 yards at the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And Oliver has had a big night with a big penalty.
Yeah, these are the matchups that we're talking about here. Dane Jackson, no Tre'Davious White. That's a matchup they got to keep going back to. Good opportunity here now. You've crossed the 50. It's going to be a bit more up-tempo. You don't have to push the ball down the field and risk taking sacks and negative plays. It's just finding completions.
Deep drop again for Simeon. Now really deep. And just gets rid of it. Had to get out of the tackle box so he could throw it away. Jerry Hughes with the pressure on the quarterback, with Oliver there too again.
You see Jerry Hughes here on the right side, working against James Hurst, with Ryan Ramczyk out. Just overpowers him inside, forces Trevor Simeon out of the pocket. You know, he had routes working down the field against man-to-man. Unfortunately, just couldn't hold on to it long enough.
I know it's Thanksgiving. It's like Christmas when you get a 24-0 lead. You have a backup right tackle, and Jerry Hughes a chance to.
Yeah, that's why you got to get the ball out of your hands quick.
He does there. Deontay Harris makes a man miss, and Harris gets close to a first down. Jermaine Edmonds traced him down. We marked a yard shy, and third down coming up.
Yeah, you want to find a way to get back in this game. Just get your playmakers' hands in space. Certainly, Devontae Harris is one of these guys. He's electric. This is basically a punt return. He's picking up his blockers just as he was. He just caught a punt. That's the guy's hands you want to have it in.
And you say Harris and you say playmaker, that might be the best offensive weapon the Saints have right now, which just reinforces how many injuries this team has dealt with. It's a long one. Former Notre Dame running back Tony Jones Jr. able to get it inside the 30-yard line to the 29. I see Jackson make the tackle. Just thinking about Tre'Davious White and that knee injury, and White being out, for the rest of the game, and we'll wait a day or so to find out what his status is. But that's such a huge loss if it is a long-term loss for Buffalo. All-pro corner Leslie Frazier, defensive coordinator for the Bills, has had a real steady diet of White with the two safeties. Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer always in the lineup. Jones is stopped back behind the line of scrimmage. Taron Johnson, the nickel corner, makes the tackle.
You see Taron Johnson here, nickel pressure. One of the best players on the field for them. The reason they play nickel defense so much is because he is such a versatile player, great in pass coverage, really good tackler, and someone they really like to bring a lot in pressure off the slot.
Nickel 5 DBs, they play that more than anybody in the league. Second and 15 for number 15. Simeon in the middle of the field with the completion. One more time, little Jordan Humphrey. And a New Orleans first down right around the 10-yard line.
All right. Show you one of my favorite plays. All go special. You got 4 verticals from a 3-by-1 set. Nice job by Trevor Simeon standing in there. That's his first read. Little Jordan Humphreys taking the seam route across the field in single high. A lot of time on task with that route with this team.
20, kill.
Hey, found it.
Ready behind. And movement on the right side.
False start. Offense, number 84. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Just talk us through the job of the New Orleans Saints quarterback, what you have to do on a play as a play call, because he has long plays, doesn't he?
He's got there's some very long plays. There's a lot of verbiage at times.
Give me one.
It could be green left twins, E short tight pass 37 buster nudge, Y fluty sting, X spear kill, 53 tight and left. On whatever the dummy cadence is. Hey, we're going to get up here on the assessing man zone. I got to communicate. Oh, you're not lined up right. Got to get you lined up. Oh, the clock's ticking down. There's a lot to think about. Quarterback.
I need that Thanksgiving night nap. I'm exhausted just from that. Tony Jones the carry for about 3, and that'll get us to the end of the third. Buffalo scored all 14 in that frame. Bills 24, Saints nothing after 3. And NBC Sunday Night Football on Thanksgiving night.
Hey, fellas, we've got to talk. It's about your food. It has spray-on flavor and powdered meat. It's time for fresh food that belongs in the fridge next to our food. Now, who's hungry? Freshpet.
History is filled with almosts. With those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others, the ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women, these mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. And take an extra 15% off. Get a Keurig, $84.99. 40% off Koolaburra for the home. And small appliances are just $4.99 after rebate. Kohl's.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6. With a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it. Google Pixel 6.
I need to try it first.
Tonight's area coverage from New Orleans is brought to you by Geico. Fourth quarter here in the Caesars Superdome. Mike Tirico, Drew Brees, Michelle Tafoya. Sending our Thanksgiving wishes to our friends Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth. And everybody back home enjoying the holiday. 24-0 Buffalo, best drive of the night for the Saints. And Simeon scrambling, throwing end zone, touchdown. Nick Van Nett gets the Saints on the board. And they'll go for two to try to make it a two-possession game.
And this is a really nice job by Trevor Siemian. They explode to this empty formation. First progression isn't open, feels the pressure, scrambles. Nice job finding the open tight end in the back of the end zone. I like the little subtle eyes staring at the flat, you know, get the defender to bite up on that, give him an opportunity to throw the touchdown.
Saints have struggled mightily going for a two. They've missed their last 9. 10. Remarkable run for such a great play designer, too. Van Nett's first touchdown catch.
I need to try it first.
Duluth Trading Fire Hose Fabric outlasts. 4-wheeling, 2-wheeling, date night, late night, 9 to 5-ing, 5 to 9-ing, handiwork, and the works. Fire hose every function. Only at Duluth Trading.
This Black Friday, Verizon is doing it better. A lot better. Because right now you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Just bring in your older damaged phone and we'll give you the phone everybody wants on America's most reliable network. On any unlimited plan. Better, better. And everyone gets up to $800 when they switch. Okay, everyone say better! Better! Black Friday better with Verizon. Because everyone deserves better.
Shop online, in-store, or call today.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks. Pizza sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza.
Sticks!
Gillette introduces the next generation of razors. The all-new Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. Our latest innovation is here to change the face of shaving. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris before the blades, giving you a shave as quick and easy as washing your face. So you can look like you put in an effort, effortlessly. Gillette, the best a man can get.
So when in doubt, just say, let me talk to my manager.
Next, Carvana's 100% online shopping experience. Carvana lets people buy a car, get this, from their couch.
Wow.
Oh, how disruptive.
No salesman there to help me pick out the car I need.
When how does anyone find a car on this site without someone like us checking in?
She's a beauty.
Oh, golly.
I can help you find the color you want.
That sounds nice.
Let me talk to my manager.
Buy your next car 100% online with Carvana.
Annie live next Thursday on NBC.
Important one in the AFC North. Some of the division games ahead from the same draft class. Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson. Browns in Baltimore. Football Night in America gets you started 7 Eastern time. Be sure to make your Sunday Night 7 picks on the free-to-play NBC Sports Predictor app. New $1 million jackpot contest. all a part of Sunday night. Lamar Jackson back and ready to roll. This last week with an illness, said he feels 120%. He's ready to go. So they missed the two-point conversion. We said they've missed now 10 in a row. Let's go back to Sean Payton after that play, Drew.
Yeah, well, you can sense the frustration. He's saying, hey, receiver, when you're not open to the corner, you have to retrace back inside. That's part of some of the nuances to this offense that a lot of these young receivers just don't know yet. And you know what? It's really the spaghetti sauce. It's the secret sauce. It's what really helps this offense go to another level when you have all these little nuances and adjustments that a veteran receiver like a Michael Thomas would know, or a quarterback who's been in the system for a while. And that's just what's missing in this offense right now.
Allen first down to Stephon Diggs. Trying to get out of that tackle. Diggs will go down, a gain of 5, as Bradley Roby was hanging on to the Bills' top receiver. And the Bills are getting that now with Diggs, mentioned Beasley, who's been here for a while. And Emmanuel Sanders, a former teammate of yours, who has 3 catches tonight. But his addition, a guy who's played with some of the biggest quarterback names, really helps this Buffalo offense add another piece.
I think it was one of their better decisions in the offseason to go out and get a guy like that. First off, he's played a lot of years in this league. You know, he's a veteran guy, played with a lot of great quarterbacks and some great systems. He's been a great influence on that receiver room, but also as a deep threat in this offense. You know, so much attention goes to Stephon Diggs and to Cole Beasley in the slot. So that really leaves Emmanuel Sanders matched up in many cases on, you know, the 3rd corner or sometimes the 4th corner on a defense. So, you know, his yards down the field, opportunities to catch deeper balls and targets have gone way up this year as a result of all those things, and he certainly maximized the opportunity and brought a different element to this offense.
Averaging 16 yards a catch. Singletary took the last one for a first down. Allen's all alone here, run out of bounds, get pushed out of bounds by Alexander. Michelle?
Yeah, speaking of Emmanuel Sanders, the Emmanuel Sanders Foundation was created in 2017 to provide children from financially disadvantaged families with resources to reach their full potential. In September, Sanders relaunched the foundation in Buffalo with a $20,000 donation and a visit to Harriet Ross Tubman Elementary School. Sanders said, "I have to find a way to give back because so many people gave back to me."
And I love that, Michelle. His roots in Buffalo are just being planted. He's a veteran. He's 12 years in the league. He's been so many places. Allen's going to go to Diggs here, and Stephon's going to catch at the mark. Looks like it'll be shy of the first down. It's very close. But I mentioned Sanders. Remember, he was drafted by Pittsburgh in the 3rd round. So he's played with Roethlisberger, played with Manning. Breeze guy I've heard of once or twice.
Last year, yeah.
And Flacco. So 4 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. He's caught touchdowns from all of them. Jimmy Graham, who caught one today for Chicago in their win at Detroit, the other to do that.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite guys last year. Really did a great job. Really did a great job for us. And shoot, he's got another opportunity this year.
3rd and inches, and Allen's going to throw, and it's Diggs again. Incomplete. So they choose not to run it with very short to go. Wonder if they're thinking about 4th down, although they're leading by 18 with 12 minutes left, and they are. They throw and incomplete.
You knew you'd get this matchup a lot tonight, especially on 3rd down. Diggs has gotten Marshawn a few times. Marshawn gets him this time. Nice job just playing the hands. You know, at times as a DB, you're not going to have a chance to see the ball, but you play the hands of the receiver. Get your hand up through it, knocks it away. Nice job.
Interesting spot if they go for here, and New Orleans takes a timeout. Ryan Bates, offensive lineman, reported. Sean Payton wants to know why he didn't get a chance to match that.
Spectrum Business Internet and Phone are built to meet the needs of your business. You need fast speeds to keep up with all the new ways you're interacting with customers. And we get that you need low prices to keep costs down. No business wants to be locked into a contract, so we don't have them. Choose Spectrum Business, the best internet and phone with fast starting speeds at a great low price, all without ever signing a contract. That's what you want and what your business needs. No nonsense, just business. Spectrum Business.
It's a most unusual day. Feel like throwing my worries away.
As an old native-born Californian would say, it's a most unusual day. It's a most unusual sky. Not a sign of a cloud passing by. If my heart won't behave in the usual way.
Experience the power of Sanctuary at the Lincoln Wishlist event.
No one has faster internet speeds than Spectrum Business. We're built for the new way you do business. The extra online orders you're making, the way your customers are using Wi-Fi when they come in, the increase in to-go orders you're dishing out. We get it. Small businesses are working harder and smarter than ever. And with speeds all the way up to a gigabit per second and over 99.9% network reliability, Spectrum Business is the best internet to keep your business up to speed. No nonsense, just business. Spectrum Business.
It's a most unusual day. Feel like throwing my worries away. As an old native-born Californian would say, it's a most unusual day. It's a most unusual sky. Not a sign of a cloud passing by. If my heart won't behave in the usual way.
Experience the power of Sanctuary at the Lincoln Wishlist event.
What better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than turkey, football, and an all-new season of Saved by the Bell? Season 2 of my show, Saved by the Bell, is streaming right now only on Peacock. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. Just like the rest of this game. Back to you guys.
A lot of head scratching in that last time. Sean Payton wants to know why he didn't get a chance to match when somebody came in to report eligible, but that player came into the huddle. And then they measured for a play that they were lined up to run before the timeout. And Buffalo, from their side of midfield, up 18, maybe trying to just draw them off. And it didn't work. And now Buffalo will take a timeout.
Charge timeout. Buffalo.
24-6 here. You know, you get to Thanksgiving, that means what? That means it's time to start thinking about what's going to happen in the last 5 weeks of the season. And when we talked to the Bills, they said, we are now wearing the crown. We're getting the attention. We're a circled game for teams. And they've got 2 big circled games going because they have the Patriots, who they're going to battle in the East coming up twice in the 4 weeks after this one. So this is a very important time for Sean McDermott's team to get things right.
It is. They've definitely had the bullseye on their chest this year. And listen, they've faced some adversity. You know, we talked to Coach Sean McDermott yesterday about the expectations going into this year and the message that he sent to his team. And a lot of that was, hey, guys, it's going to be harder than it was last year. You don't just pick up where you left off. You got to earn it. We got the bullseye on our chest, and we are going to face adversity. And sure enough, they have here over the last 3 weeks. But they certainly came out tonight ready to play. Defense has been very stout. Offensively, it's exactly what we thought. Focus on the run game, really high efficiency passing game.
Up 18. Saints ball at their own.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Gillette introduces the next generation of razors, the all-new Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. Our latest innovation is here to change the face of shaving. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris before the blades, giving you a shave as quick and easy as washing your face. So you can look like you put in an effort effortlessly. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Family fitter, bath fitter. Style fitter, bath fitter. You fitter, bath fitter. We install beautiful tubs that fit perfectly over your old one with no mess or demo. Get the bath you want in a day with quality that lasts a lifetime. It just fits. Bath Fitter. Bath Fitter is hiring installers. We're a growing company with a strong culture and great benefits. Find out where you fit at joinbathfitter.com.
That's not good.
When you are
alert. Yes.
This Black Friday, Verizon is doing it better, a lot better, because right now you can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Just bring in your older damaged phone and we'll give you the phone everybody wants on America's most reliable network. On any unlimited plan. Better, better. And everyone gets up to $800 when they switch. Okay, everyone say better! Better! Black Friday better with Verizon, because everyone deserves better.
Shop online, in-store, or call today.
Hear that. But the Saints were rolling for the 16 years you all were together. Second most wins for a head coach and a quarterback. But with the other guys who've been here along the way, share the quarterback room with you. 13-9, points down a bit. It's now Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hill after Jameis Winston was lost for the season. And the game against the Buccaneers 4 weeks ago. Siemian trying to throw the screen to Montgomery, but that was handled easily by Matt Milano. Michelle?
Yeah, well, Taysom Hill signed a new contract this week, which he said was a relief, telling me it's nice to not have to worry about where I'll be the next few years. But he also said, I don't know that it creates a clear picture other than that I'll be here. Of course, I want to play quarterback. My aspirations and expectations have not changed. But my ability to do other things might hurt me in that regard. This year has been a lot of disappointment, if I'm being honest. But it has not affected the way I come to work or prepare.
And Michelle, for the folks who weren't with us earlier, he is the emergency backup because of a foot injury. So that's why Hill isn't playing. And the contract was odd. It was 4 years, $40 million. Could be as much as $95 million. Never heard of a range of salary like that. But it depends on his position. If he plays quarterback and reaches some very specific marks statistically, and with how deep the Saints would go, Marquez Callaway, the catch, he's knocked outside the first down. Then he would get more of that money.
When have you ever seen a contract where it's like, well, if he plays quarterback, he'll make this. If he plays tight end or H-back or slot receiver or, kind of Swiss Army knife, he'll make this. It just shows what a unique player he is. I mean, there's truly no one like him. As a teammate, the way that he approached coming to work each and every day. I mean, have you ever seen a guy literally every time he touches the ball, he got a smile on his face? He loves the game. He loves football. And however he can help this team, he's going to do it. But certainly he feels like he can bring great value at the quarterback position, and I agree.
Punt by Gilligan. Stevenson brings it back, and Marquez Stevenson has given them a little bit in the return game. Takes that to the 49-yard line. We'll talk more about Taysom Hill. The Saints get the ball back.
Grandma, how wide are two reindeer? 27, 28, 29.
We've been waiting all year to come together.
Ew, work!
Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
And it's just a game changer for me. And that's HelloFresh. They deliver recipes with fresh ingredients. So they send you the box, and in the box, there's some recipe cards that come with the meals. And they're super easy to follow. Like, there's pre-measured ingredients. Just show up and just put everything in there and whip it up. And the menu changes every week, so it's super easy to find different meals for my family.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code SPORTS14 for 14 free meals plus 3 free gifts during our Black Friday sale.
Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath. With hundreds of custom designs, it fits your style. With our unique tub-over-tub installation in just a day, it fits your schedule with no demo or mess. With quality that's guaranteed for life, it fits your high standards. Why have over 2 million people welcomed Bathfitter into their homes? It just fits. Bathfitter. Call now or visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Going all day long. With Metro by T-Mobile, we know you deserve more for the holidays. So we're giving you more with the big 5G upgrade. More choices with the largest selection of free 5G phones like the Samsung Galaxy 5G. And more savings on one line of unlimited smartphone data for just $25 a month with 5G included at no extra cost. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. So whether you're sharing and connecting or feasting with friends, get more for the holidays with your choice of a free 5G phone. Only at Metro.
His new show.
That's my jam! I'm not good at games. I'm just happy to be here.
It all happens Monday on NBC.
Some happy folks this Thanksgiving. Terry and Kim Pegula, the owners of the Buffalo Bills, and their daughter Jess, who's a very talented tennis player, represented the U.S. in the Olympics, has been in the top 25 of the women's WTA rankings over the last couple of years. But Pegula family involved with the Bills and Sabres in ownership, and watching Josh Allen lead this team to new heights. Completion of Stephon Diggs. They've been going to Diggs here in the second half. To the 23, it's a gain of 28.
Yeah, so Diggs gets matched up with the Debo this time. Hits him on a double move. They were going to take advantage of that matchup. Nice execution.
It's 5 incompletions for Allen. 7 of his 22 connections to that man Diggs. And the Bills offense, 1, has been clicking, and 2, has not played an opponent that's been one of the top teams in the league. They have put up some big numbers. Think of the Miami games, the Jet game, but they've also done it against good teams. And Singletary carries for a couple of yards. Earlier in the season, that Kansas City game, the 38-20 game, I know they lost the Monday night game against Tennessee, but they scored 31 in that one. So Sean McDermott's team knows they can do it, and they saw that on the playoff stage last year, beating Baltimore at home and then losing to Kansas City. Question now is, can they find the way to get that momentum going here in the final third of the season?
Yeah, I think they're one of the more complete teams in the NFL. The way that they played offense tonight with the high-efficiency passing game, just kind of picking and choosing their shots. They really didn't push the ball down the field very much, though, really once or twice. But they have to get rid of those turnovers.
Yep.
That will really be an Achilles heel if that continues.
2 more tonight. Breida. That was a good job by Paulson Adebo, but he may be shaking himself up on that play. Adebo was coming in fast and stays down. Paulson Adebo, the rookie, the 3rd-round pick out of Stanford. Went low to get Adebo, and Adebo's head got him in the helmet.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Not all 5G networks are created equal. When it comes to 5G, T-Mobile is the right play. T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, most reliable 5G network.
On Prime Video, when all the action is in one place, entertainment never ends. See where it takes you. Prime Video.
The pay gap and ways to address it, next on the show.
Pay transparency. Why aren't we sharing? Who does it help? And how?
We've come a long way, and we're just getting started. Glassdoor.
I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Bundle and save even more at geico.com.
He's rushing the cooler. He's going for a Truly. He extends for a strawberry lemonade. Hey, I'm the wild berry. I don't believe it. He went for 2.
Julian, you're scaring the customers.
Back to you, Jerry.
Why give a gift they'll never use? This season, give them one they can use again and again. After washes, of course. Show you care with underwear from Fruit of the Loom.
The best gifts are the ones they'll never want to take off. Jewelry that stands the test of time and exceeds their expectations. That celebrates their milestones and every moment in between. Ethically sourced, at Expertly crafted, fairly priced. We make gifts you can feel good about. And over 1 million customers worldwide would agree. Discover the holiday gift shop at Missouri.com.
Just re-signed by the Saints in this past week. Checks into the lineup. Has been on this roster and then on and off from the practice squad and active this year. For Allen and the Bills, 3rd and 10. Got all his answers, makes a hand signal, and screens it to Breida. Working inside with the speed to the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Touchdown pass 4 on the night for Josh Allen. 23 yards to Matt Breida, who continues to show that he can be a big part of this offense heading to December.
Yeah, watch the left side of the line here. Just a screen, back's going to step up, nice timing, has a couple lead blockers, and then from there it's just really the running back in a lot of ways, setting up some of those blocks. Nice job by his left guard there, clearing the way. Block Malcolm Jenkins, block the corner, sprung him for the touchdown.
Mike Butker through the block. Josh Allen's touchdown pass number 4. 6th time in his career he's done that.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent and take an extra 15% off. Get the Amazon Echo Show 8, $59.99. A Shark vacuum for $219.99. Boots for her are $16.99. Ninja air fryer or toaster oven, $169.99. Get up to 60% off outerwear and get 30% off Lego. Shop Black Friday deals going on now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
On Prime Video, when all the action is in one place, entertainment never ends. See where it takes you. Prime Video.
We're discussing the pay gap and ways we can address it next on the show. Pay transparency. Who does it help and how?
Women in the workplace, equity, progress, the pandemic, and how we can address this modern
Why do we keep salaries secret? Revealing them can make pay more fair.
We've come a long way, and we're just getting started. Glassdoor.
Not all 5G networks are created equal. When it comes to 5G, T-Mobile is the right play. T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, most reliable 5G network.
The best gifts are the ones they'll never want to take off. Jewelry that stands the test of time and exceeds their expectations. That celebrates their milestones and every moment in between. Ethically sourced, expertly crafted, fairly priced. We make gifts you can feel good about. And over 1 million customers worldwide would agree. Discover the holiday gift shop at Missouri.com.
So for laughs and applause and the new face of Christmas.
I prefer Dwana Claus.
NBC Comedy's return beginning Monday, December 13th.
Bills were a little uptight. They were unhappy. They were sour after that performance against Indianapolis. The Colts came into their place in a bad weather day and played like the outdoor bad weather team. It didn't sit well with the Bills, and they have come back with a resounding statement. And the Bills Mafia has brought more road fans to a game in New Orleans than I ever remember seeing. I've been here, you know, when you guys are over here a couple times a year on Monday nights, and been to this city plenty. Usually it's all New Orleans. A lot of Bills fans enjoying the night. We're going to take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam and zoom in on that Bills defense.
Yeah, I've got so much respect for Sean McDermott as a defensive-minded coach. Played against him a lot when he was in Carolina. There he ran a lot of pressure, but here it's really put on the front four. Look at these guys all night long. They rotate about 8 guys in, keep them fresh. They're getting a lot of penetration, but everyone contributing. It's sacks, it's tackles for loss, it's plays down the line of scrimmage. This is a very active group of defensive line, and they were able to get pressure in many cases with the front four.
Ty Montgomery took out one of the gentlemen who works on the chains there on the sidelines. He was just innocently walking to his next assignment. Speaking of assignments, this defensive front rotates a bunch of folks. And there you see the snaps spread out. Nobody's played over 30 snaps of the New Orleans offense, which has not run a ton of plays thus far here tonight. This will be the 45th coming up. You get a sense of what the Bills are trying to do up front with their defense. Matt Milano with the tackle, Traquan Smith with the grab. You know, we saw that defensive rotation. No Vernon Butler. He was inactive tonight. Boogie Basham, the second-round pick out of Wake Forest, was also inactive tonight. Flag is down as Montgomery gets it to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 7.
Yeah.
Offside. Defense number 75. Penalties decline. The result of the play is a first down.
Yeah, you can see Hughes just jump it. This is when those guys are pinning their ears back, thinking it's time to get sacks. Start trying to jump that snap count just a little early there. But you know, this is when that D-line rotation is important. You let these guys tee off for a couple plays in a row, and then you rotate a whole new group in.
Fourth quarter pass rush, always so important. Pressure from the edge, the secondary, I should say, with Micah Hyde. Simeon goes down, and that pass is incomplete. There's one of those pressures that McDermott used to specialize in a bit more in Carolina.
Yeah. Micah Hyde, one of the most complete safeties in the league. You know, really him and Poyer as a group, 2 quarterbacks on the back end. They can do so much, so versatile. You see them both come in pressure a lot. Micah from the weak side, Poyer from the strong side. But they can play middle of the field. They can play deep half. They can come down and support the run. They're both really good and effective blitzers and just great leaders and communicators on that back end.
Timeout taken here by the Saints. You mentioned those two. They've been together now for 5 years. Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. They joke around together. We're redshirt seniors. One started in Green Bay. The other started in Cleveland. They get here as McDermott gets this thing going. And it was Jordan Poyer who told us yesterday, this is like the second best connection I've ever had with a player. There's a guy named Chase who was his slot wide receiver in high school when he was a quarterback.
That's right.
But like you said, now he's quarterback in the defense.
That's exactly right. You can tell those guys who are multi-sport athletes, like there's just something about their instincts and the way they carry themselves and just some of the plays they make. And I always looked at Micah Hyde, even when we played against him in Green Bay, just said, man, this is one of those guys. I think he had 12 letters in high school, football, basketball, baseball.
He did. Shot there and a pick on cue. Jordan Poyer's got this one. And Poyer will go down at the 44-yard line. Interception number 16 on the season for Buffalo. And the fans who are left are mostly wearing red and blue.
Yeah, you know, you're at that point in the game where you're trying to force some things down the field, try to make something happen. It's just 2 verticals here. You got the tight end, and then you've got Devontae Harris outside. It's one of those as a quarterback. Just have to assess where that deep half safety is. Maybe give a little pump to that tight end inside to try to get the safety to settle his feet, but Poyer reads it perfectly, makes the play.
20th interception of his career, 5th on the season. And Josh Allen's night is done, and Mitchell Trubisky will come in for the Bills. Saw him closing out the game against Indianapolis. It's his 5th action on the season. The 40-yard line for Singletary. He's tackled by Christian Ringo. So this Bills defense, we saw what they did. They will miss Tre'Davious White if he's going to be out for some time, had that knee injury. But you see what they were doing coming into this game. Plus 10 of the turnover margin, second best in the league. The point differential, the Bills statistically are in some rare air. They score a lot and don't give up much. It's Sean McDermott and Leslie Frazier. combining their wisdom on the defensive side of the ball and Brian Daboll on the offensive side. A massive confidence boost off of this performance here in New Orleans, regardless the offensive struggles by the Saints. Singletary carry takes us to 6 minutes left in regulation.
You mentioned it earlier, Mike, just talking about how solid and complete this defense is. If Tre'Davious White is out for any length of time, it could be really tough for them, and because having that lockdown corner presence, they're so good at the safety position, really good at the nickel position, linebackers. We just talked about their defensive line, the way they rotate and keep them fresh. They play at a high level. But if you don't have that one lockdown guy who can match the opposing offense's best receiver.
Jump by Singletary to get out of the would-be tackle. Still loses a yard. Demario Davis. Josiah Bronson, a rookie out of Washington, in there.
Because that is something about that Buffalo defense. It's a lot of single safety to stop the run, make the opposing team one-dimensional, make them want to pass it. But if they're throwing it, you got to be able to cover them.
Buffalo Road does get hard, as this is their first of 4 games. They play the entire run of the NFC South in the back half, or back quarter really, of the season. And this 4th down, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So Buffalo will play New England a Monday nighter in Orchard Park, and then go to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Then McDermott against Carolina, the team that he was a big part of early in the prior decade, to Foxborough week 17, Atlanta in week 17, then they'll close with the Jets. So 2 games against Atlanta and the Jets at home to finish. You see Dallas comes in here next Thursday night for Sean Payton's team. Then they'll go to the Jets and then to see Brady and the Buccaneers. Matt Hawk gets it away. It's fair caught by Deontay Harris inside the 10. 4.5 until late night snack time. Richard Sherman carried it out like a trophy.
Oh, yeah, man, those turkey legs are good.
Cam Jordan enjoyed it. Justin Tucker in Baltimore. Roethlisberger. Plenty of different options. Michelle Tafoya has seen it all down there with the turkey legs. And I understand the turkey's been prepared. There they are.
That looks good, doesn't it?
There they are. Yeah, absolutely. The table is ready. We missed this last year.
If they have any extras, I might try to sneak down there.
No, you've had your 2
That's right,
runs at it.
You're right.
Enough.
You're right. Home and away.
Michelle, last year Thanksgiving, it was a little bit bizarre. Our game got pushed to a Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock or something like that. But it's good to have the tradition back to wrap up Thanksgiving night.
No question. And we've added these. See those turkey leg trophies we got there too?
Oh, those are trophies.
That's brand new.
I saw. Let's see those. Let's zoom in on those.
Yeah, those are actually quite outstanding. They look very much like.
I mean, we thought they were real.
They
Michelle.
do look real. I don't think they're edible.
We were going to take a bite out of one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't try that.
That's right.
But you know what? These guys are going to be hungry. They're going to be fired up. You guys, I know. I mean, we're all just looking at this and kind of drooling. Emerald did these smoked turkey legs, and there are quite a few of them there. But we will have 3 game balls to give out.
3.
Yeah.
See, but that's next level. The Emerald edition here in New Orleans is a game changer.
It should be spicy. Should
Absolutely.
be, yeah.
A little kick to it, I'm sure.
A little kick.
And I think Josh Allen will be front and center there. Good numbers for Josh. It's an interesting and a very neat guy. I had the chance to spend some time with him over the last couple of years covering the Bills. Russo pressured Simeon. The throw to the middle is caught by Little Jordan Humphrey to the 25-yard line. It's a first down for the Saints with 3:15 to go. Josh's upbringing out in Central California was really in a rural area. Then he goes to Wyoming. Remember, he went to community college first. Nobody was really interested in him. And those pictures that we were showing you about his mechanics, nobody's worrying about that. He's got to go to community college 7 years ago, and then to Wyoming. And kind of an old soul. Great NFL Films feature on him. Listens to Elvis and Frank Sinatra pregame. But he has connected so well with the Bills fans over the years. Really building the lead. Fireball, there it is in Central California. The ranch 3.5 miles away. Third-generation cotton, wheat, and cantaloupe farmers. Josh worked on that farm. Nobody knocked on his door. There he is at Reedley College, and then Wyoming. And a couple years later, found himself in the AFC Championship game going toe-for-toe with Patrick Mahomes.
Not a bad journey.
No. Hitting the 2-minute warning here. As Simeon hands it off. Ty Montgomery gets a few yards. I had mentioned Mahomes to you because I felt like what the Bills are going through right now was a little bit of what we talked about with Mahomes on Football Night set over the last few weeks, Drew, because this was the team that had the wow plays, the exciting highlights, but they were getting frustrated because they saw a lot of the 2 safeties and they had to be patient. And I talked to somebody for the Bills, and they said that's exactly what we were talking about. But maybe a night like this, like we saw with Mahomes on a Sunday night, can get them back to feeling good about what they do.
It will, and it settles them down. Sometimes you get enamored with these big plays, especially if they're working a lot. And then all of a sudden, defenses start to say, hey, we're not going to give you those big plays anymore. We're going to play you a little different. Let's see if you can be patient. And you go through some growing pains. They turn the ball over. You start losing some games. You realize, all right, we just have to get back to the basics. Run the football, take the completions, and all that stuff will open up if we can be effective at that, which they were tonight.
We'll try to continue that. The Patriots visiting the extra long wait, playing the Monday night after the Thanksgiving. Tony Jones Jr. runs the 40-yard line. It picks up a first down. A.J. Klein, the tackle. So we have the Abbott postgame coming up. Michelle will dish out the turkey legs, the game balls, the turkey leg trophies, the whole deal. And Drew and I look ahead to Sunday night in Baltimore when the Browns and the Ravens meet. Coming up on the Abbott postgame in 90 seconds of game clock time. Well, it was fun to be here with you on this night. I know this is a night where the Saints fans will leave disappointed, but I know for you it had to be just a thrill to be back on this field, and with everything ending with empty stadium last year, to come back here and be able to say thank you to these fans with a full house.
Yeah, it was so great to be back in this dome with the Who Dat Nation. Think about it, it's almost 2 years since I was in the dome playing in front of these fans, and just so incredible memories. They all come rushing back, and everywhere I look on this field, I think about a play or a moment that we were able to accomplish as a team, and certainly what we were able to accomplish with our fan base, and so many special memories, and just really been an incredible journey.
And that's the big part that always sticks out to me, is the connection with the fans, because of the time you came here after Hurricane Katrina. I'll never forget being in here that night in September when the dome reopened, and that started this run. It was really impressive, and you guys put that championship banner up. Honored to be here with you, to see you celebrated on this night. And those fans you hear are the Bills fans. There are at least a couple thousand Bills fans enjoying the final snaps of a dominating Thanksgiving performance. A 31-6 Buffalo Bills victory. Well, Sean Payton, the Saints will fall to 5-6. And Josh Allen and the Bills go to 7-4. So on this day when it's all about getting back home, all the road teams win. Chicago in Detroit, the Raiders in Dallas, the Bills here.
Dan Wilber tweeted, got an email from Untuckit. Dude, every shirt's an Untuckit shirt right now. Mr. Wilber, I just don't know if that's true. Every man deserves to wear a perfectly fitted Untuckit that falls at just the right length. However, due to production limitations, we can't make enough Untuckit shirts for every man on Earth. Lots of men are still wearing poorly fitted traditional shirts. Keeps me up at night. Find your shirt today at untuckit.com.
Shop Black Friday deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Earn $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. And take an extra 15% off. Get a Keurig, $84.99. 40% off Kookaburra for the home. And small appliances are just $4.99 after rebate. Kohl's.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6. truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet. Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
Are